You know, I've heard some really good people around this area.
It's us. We're the good people.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, everybody. It's Michael Tucker coming in from DigiMarCon 2025 here in Charlotte, North Carolina at the West. And final days, final hours of the conference, and we're just winding down. And pleased to be joined by a friend of mine, Britt from 10x Consulting Group. Hannah, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to DigiMarCon 2025. First year at the conference.
First time.
Yeah, and exhibiting at the Expo this year as well, too. So thank you so much.
It's exciting. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, you know, how have things gone? Tell us a little bit about, you know, what you're demonstrating at your booth and like what it is that you're kind of bringing to the community here in Charlotte.
It's been really awesome meeting mostly groups of marketers, digital marketing people, seeing what they use day to day, like with their technology, how they're modernizing things, especially with AI on the come up. That's obviously been a huge topic, whether people are learning how to use AI or trying to keep their data safe while they're using AI.
And from a 10x consulting standpoint, right? So you're in a number of different technologies that you provide to companies, right? And so, you know, kind of where do you see that intersect from like a digital marketer standpoint, and specifically around, let's say, like their IT governance and kind of what they should be looking at when they're looking at engaging a firm like yours?
Yeah, so even like the more simple things like email marketing, I mean, you have phishing, you have spam. That's a huge part of what we do. We do penetration testing. So that would be maybe pretending like we are the bug and trying to penetrate someone's network. So marketing definitely plays a big role as far as IT and marketing goes. Just with emerging technologies, as technologies emerges, you know, cybersecurity is going to need to increase as well. Yeah.
We, you know, I can tell you, you know, running a marketing services company basically, and kind of working with marketers about their email and getting those sent out, is we always run into this back and forth attack and defend motion that we see from the cybersecurity community and from marketers. We're trying to get messages to key players in our different clients.
It goes right to spam.
It goes right to spam. Then also, you know, with the routers are now becoming especially adept at being able to click all of the links and check for phishing.
Right. Yep.
Where do you see the technology going? Where are you in that technology?
We use it. I mean, we use it in our own company. So I think it's really handy. The use of AI through checking links, that is awesome. That has been a huge shift in technology changes, because now you don't have employees getting emails with links in it, and they're clicking on it. And of course, a bug attacks the computer or the network. You have a line of first defense, your AI system checking those links for you.
So, you know, one thing that we're seeing with this community is there's a lot of people that have flown in here. I met a lady today who's a marketing professor from Ghana who flew into this conference.
That's awesome.
But we've had people that have come in from Boston, from Miami, from all different parts of the Eastern Seaboard. Your firm has been in the Charlotte market in the Carolinas for a considerable length of time. I think at least 15 years.
Correct.
And you're providing some of the cornerstone networking events for people who are IT professionals in this space. For somebody who hasn't been to Charlotte before, like, describe Charlotte and what the business environment is like here for people that are moving here, considering moving here, doing business here.
Well, it's definitely booming. It's always rapidly growing, especially in the IT space. Of course, this is a huge financial hub. So, you know, there's a lot of young professionals here as well. A lot of young professionals moving to the area, lots of new infrastructure being built. So getting into networking events like we do Tech After 5, there's a lot of other networking events out there, is great for breaking into the industry, great for getting your feet wet and just working up, the courage to start talking to people and building a network, because you never know who you're going to meet.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've seen people at this conference who have been seasoned veterans who've been kind of like me, have been around a long time, and people that are in their first job, actually in their first year, were here actually, and just saying, hey, I just want to get to learn a little bit more about the things that I don't get exposure to inside of my own business.
Yep.
And I see that actually in a lot of your networking events that you're doing as well too, like the different IT professionals that are coming into the place. What's the value lift at, let's say, the different phases, right? If you're coming in for the first time at your events, right, what are people getting? And for the people that have been there a long time, why do they keep coming back? Like, you've done, what, 703 of them?
I think 709 is tomorrow in Greenville.
Goodness. And your crowds are great. They keep coming and coming. So why is that?
It has a lot to do with the people that we're able to attract. I think we built a really good core group of people that are as eager to network and talk with others, eager to help. Everyone's always eager to help, whether someone's there looking for a job, looking for some sort of IT solution, just looking to expand their network. Everyone really wants to help.
Yeah, no, I think it's really great about the energy that you have and your company as well too. Is the cultural part of your company when you join 10X Consulting and you kind of say, hey, listen, we're in it for the greater good, and like how does that do people in your leadership kind of come in as you're starting? It's like, when you came on, how did they kind of pass those values on to you?
Yeah, I mean, I would say with anything, especially knowing that they had a networking event that they sponsored in the beginning where they were really just trying to do that for the greater good. That's a huge part of the culture. Just making sure that we're delivering clients things that they actually need and not sort of upselling. I mean, upselling's great, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But actually delivering them solutions that they need and caring about the client and caring about the solutions.
That's great. That's great. And so from a client's perspective, who are the kind of ideal clients that you're looking for, and what makes them keep coming back to you as well too? Yeah,
we do a lot with small to medium-sized businesses, a lot with manufacturing, defense companies, government contracting as well, financial institutions, insurance. But I think what keeps them coming back is we're able to build that sense of trust. They never feel like we're sliding the rug underneath them, or, there's fine print in our contract or some, keyword that they missed, and we're not those kind of people. I think that we're always looking out for our client, looking out for our customer. I mean, this is people's data we're handling, right?
Yeah.
So they have to be able to trust us anyways.
Yeah. And what does that look like from an engagement standpoint? So somebody signs up for you and they start working with you. Do they get a project manager? Do you have like a team that comes in with them? And then how often do what can somebody who's a customer expect from the experience? Do they meet weekly or monthly? Or how does that work?
So our VP of Services, Rick Sanford, is super awesome. He is most likely the project manager on most of the projects, leading a team, however many people is needed for that certain project. And then from there, we do rely heavily on network and IT assessments. So we're not going in to just fix one problem. We really evaluate your IT infrastructure as a whole, to look for any gaps in the system. But yeah, Rick Sanford is awesome. He checks in very frequently. I mean, especially if, we're monitoring 24/7, he's always going to see any sort of thing that comes up. And I myself will check in as well. Okay. Not quite as frequently as Rick, because he stays on top of the projects, but once projects are done, following up with them, making sure they don't need anything else, all that good stuff.
That's excellent. Well, I'm sure, having been in business for as long as you have, I think that just speaks volumes about the value that you're delivering to your customers. And, in today's day and age, with so many shifts that are happening between the technologies, the economy, the international environment in terms of trade and how that's happening, what's your key to the longevity of being in business as long as you have, and being able to kind of withstand the ups and downs that are kind of happening through the marketplace?
Retaining clients, keeping our repeat clients, referrals, that's been a huge thing as well. So really just building that network, building a network of people that trust you, you trust them, whether it's a client that we've already had before and they're referring us, or if it's someone like you trust us, you have a client that you know might need our services, like that type of situation as well. I think networking just goes a long way in that sense.
That's great. Well, everybody, we're here at DigiMarCon 2025 in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you want more information about the conference, you can always follow the hashtag DigiMarCon South Atlantic for the Charlotte location. And then, of course, obviously, my company is conversionstore.com, and we help companies simplify their marketing technology. Hannah, your company's 10X Consulting. How do people get in touch with you and contact you and your business?
You can always message me on LinkedIn, message our company on LinkedIn, or visit our website, 10xcg.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.